Hi, good evening, everybody. Yeah, I don't see anyone, but I start talking. So this is the third conversation, the third appointment of this live, which is the attempt of this live is to convey a little bit of good and positive energy despite the situation we are living here in India as well as everywhere in the world. The conversation of today will be in English because the person, the friend I'm going to talk to is Indian. But please stay because even if you don't speak English, my English is very simple and basic, so most probably everybody can follow. The friend who is joining us today is Vivek Parashar. He lives in Delhi, and I decided to ask him to take part to this project because, in my opinion, and I'm sure it will be your opinion as well, he's a very positive person. He's someone who faced several problems and he managed to overcome them with a positive attitude. He is going to explain us what happened to him during the live. I'm not going to say anything now. Just 1 second to say a few words in Italian. Buon pomeriggio, questo è il terzo appuntamento. La conversazione di oggi sarà con Vivek Parashar. Vivek è indiano e vive qui a Delhi, perciò la conversazione si terrà in inglese, anche se devo dire che lui qualche parola in italiano, anche più di qualche parola la parla, insomma, quindi qualcosa magari ci dirà anche in italiano, però diciamo che la conversazione si terrà in inglese perché intendo alternare gli appuntamenti in italiano e in inglese. Ne abbiamo avuti 2 in italiano, adesso ne avremo 2 in inglese, dopodiché alternerò sempre, o almeno ci proverò. Quindi perché ho invitato Vivek? Perché Vivek è una persona speciale, è una persona che si è saputa riprendere da un'esperienza brutta che ha vissuto, nella quale in un certo senso si trova tuttora, però ce ne parlerà lui. Quindi ecco, ritornando a quello che ho già detto nelle altre conversazioni in precedenza, l'idea di questi appuntamenti è quella di poter trasmettere dell'energia buona, dell'energia positiva a tutti, sia in India che in Italia, nonostante il momento difficile che stiamo tutti vivendo. Ora invito Vivek a entrare e da questo momento più o meno, insomma, parleremo. Vivek? Vivek, you have to accept. Ah, ciao, sei
Ciao
qui.
Elena,
Ah, ma
ciao, buongiorno,
che belle cuffie.
grazie.
Ok,
Ma un po' grande, come sulla faccia
molto,
mia.
molto grandi, ma
Ma
molto
facciamo poco.
professional, molto professional.
Sì, questo è il
Vi-
mio studio, il mio.
Okay. Vivek, we are going to do this conversation, to have this conversation I was about to say in Hindi, no, in English. Uh, but now and then
Vabbè,
we can say something in Italian, but I would like also, if we have Indian friends, to understand something of what is going on, because this is the third
exactly.
conversation, and so far it was only in
Uh-huh.
Italian. So,
Perfect. So I'll use both of the language, whatever I'm comfortable with, because yeah, I understand
okay,
almost like everything. Yeah.
let's do one thing. Say something in Italian, I will translate in English.
Perfettissimo.
Ok,
Perfettissimo.
allora, intanto, first of all, how are you? Because I didn't ask you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, doing great. It was a Sunday morning, so got up a little late today. And also my son wanted to sleep a little bit more, so that's all. So we did breakfast and then lunch. So I was always preoccupied what exactly I'm going to say when you'll ask me
No,
something.
you don't have to worry. We worry the
Because,
same. So I worry as well
yeah,
as
it is
you.
like first of the conversation I'm having like live with someone. So let's try. Let's try. Yes. All right.
Let's try. So first of all, you had a lazy Sunday.
Sunday
But
morning. Yes.
yes, Sunday morning. But we got the news that from tomorrow again we will have the lockdown is going to be extended.
Lockdown
So
for another week. Yes.
yeah, for another week. So it means that we are going to enter the 6th week of lockdown.
Of the lockdown.
Of the lockdown. So basically, any day can be a lazy day, lazy morning, unfortunately.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So first of all, I wanted to ask you, were you born in Delhi, Vivek, or you were born somewhere else?
Io sono nato a Delhi,
You were born in Delhi.
laureata anche da Delhi, sì. So
I
I did my
graduated in
graduation,
Delhi.
born and brought up in a very big family. So I had my siblings around and my grandfather, grandmother, mama, papa.
Okay.
And in 1996 I did my graduation. After that, fatto anche 2 certificati dall'Istituto di Cultura all'Ambasciata Italiana a
That's why
Delhi.
you speak Italian. I didn't know that.
That's why I speak Italian, and by profession I'm a tour operator. I was a tour operator before the lockdown.
Let's go there. We will go there also.
Slowly. Okay.
Step by step. We have almost 1 hour, so we can go there.
So it was a long life, long, hard life, and seen a lot of ups and downs as well. But so far we're doing good, for sure.
Yeah, yes. But listen, so where you were born in Delhi, which area? I'm curious, that is for me.
In Karol Bagh.
In Karol Bagh, okay. And now you live in
Proprio centro Delhi. Now,
Okay.
no, now I live in Gurgaon.
In
4 years
Gurgaon.
back we were in Dwarka. Yes.
Okay. You shifted to Gurgaon. All right.
Yes.
So you mentioned your son. It means that you live there with your family.
I live with my family, my mama and papa. My brother has shifted to Chandigarh with his wife.
In Punjab.
And my wife in Punjab, yes. And with my wife and son, he's 9 years old, very naughty.
He can
And
come in.
we are a happy,
He
good
can come to
family.
say hello. He can come to say hello later if you want. If he wants, he's there already.
Yes, for sure. Jalin, say ciao.
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 Ciao, naughty boy. Nice to meet you. What is his name?
His name is Jalin.
Jolan.
J Lunga Vu A L-E-N-A, Jalin.
Jolan. Okay. So you're living in a traditional Indian way, no? The extended family all together.
Exactly.
All right.
Precisely.
So now we, before coming, Vivek, to what was your life before this period of time, and let's say before the first lockdown we had last year. I would like you to tell what was your life before ending up on a wheelchair, right? Because people cannot see now, but I don't know if you're sitting on your wheelchair or on a sofa.
No, I'm not sitting on my wheelchair. I'm sitting on my sofa, which is more comfortable. On the sofa,
which is more comfortable. But basically, you move on a wheelchair, right?
I stay on a wheelchair for the past 7 years almost. So it was, should I tell you the whole story? How come I
I
got
would,
to.
if you don't mind, yes, we can.
Yeah, it is. I think probably it is going to be the first time because 2, 3 days back we talked and I shared everything with you. So generally it is among my family only, they know everything about me. But it's really very hard to actually, tell the outer word what exactly you are going through.
I know,
So
but and that's why I ask you the permission to talk about it. But
yeah, pretty fine.
yeah, we
I'm
discuss.
comfortable with that.
It's I think I believe what we found out while talking the other day, that you can really convey a very important message to people
Yeah, that
through
is very
your story.
necessary also because
Through your
exactly,
story. So
exactly.
that's why.
And if by listening to me, some more people, around me, whosoever is listening, if they can be motivated, like while being in the wheelchair, if I can do a lot of things. So
Exactly.
they have like all their hands and legs working, brain is sharp, and by the grace of God, the body is in a good shape. So they can do anything. They can
And
change the
yeah,
world.
and also the way you explain me, you overcome the prejudice of people, and you found your self confidence can help other people in India in your situation to do the same. So
Exactly.
let's go a little bit back from where this thing started.
It was basically
From when?
started, I started having the pain at a very early age, around 2, 3 years, when I was 2, 3 years old. But gradually it increased, and I used to have the pain only in the change of the season, right? But it was very mild,
In the
uh,
legs, right? In
in
your
the legs.
legs.
It started from the left leg, then, slowly it moves to other legs, then. Uh, so basically in 1995, when I was almost like 19 years old, I started having the regular pain, continuous pain on every day, on daily basis. Right. For me, I was not able to understand what exactly is going on. Right. It was so problematic that, you know, when something strange happens to you in your body. So I've seen a lot of doctors in my family they were like a lot of doctors. They were my cousins, my uncles. So they prescribed me some, anti-inflammatory drugs. So I used to take them and I used to feel okay. So I just carried on with like that. Basically, in 1998, it increased a lot. So by the grace of God, one of my cousin, his friend was coming down from US. So he took an appointment with him. So I went there, and by seeing me only, he could make it out that I'm suffering from ankylosing spondylitis, which
Okay,
is
can
an autoimmune disorder.
yeah, I can
Yeah,
translate this in Italian
yeah,
if you don't mind.
yeah.
Quindi la malattia che è stata diagnosticata a Vivek è la spondilite anchilosante, che è una malattia autoimmune e che praticamente non consente al calcio di distribuirsi in maniera corretta e si va a depositare nelle giunture delle articolazioni. In sostanza le articolazioni si fondono a un certo punto. Ok, sorry.
No, no problem. So it carried on like that. He prescribed me some medicine. He told me that time that there is no treatment as such for this particular disease. You have to keep on, doing exercise, expanding your chest, doing a lot of breathing exercise and all. That's how you can, live long, and you can just stop, the calcification of your bones. So I kept on doing it. But all of the sudden, if you come to know about something that there is no treatment as such of a particular disease, so somehow you get disheartened, right? And your whole body reacts in the same way and you go negative. So for quite period of time, longer period of time, I was in a big depression. And all of the sudden in 1999 my grandmother has also got expired. So that was a disaster for me. And then the disease started progressing more and more and more and more. But I kept on going. I did not stop myself. I said, okay, if it's happening, let it happen. So from in 2005, I started working as a tour operator. In earlier days, I used to go to the airport to attend the guest, and to go and meet them in the hotel. Used to do almost like everything. Then come back to the office, then working on the laptop, preparing quotations and interacting. A
And
lot of stuff was going on.
you were in pain
I was
during
able to go out.
this?
I was in pain, and whenever I used to go to the airport, I used to take 2, 3 painkillers to
Thank you.
go. You know, yeah, so that I could stay active. You know, I didn't want to
Yeah,
just lose my hope and just stay grounded.
of
That's why
course.
I didn't want to do. So it was all here. You know, the power and the education and everything which has been taught by my grandparents, that has kept me, moving. So they used to love me a lot. I used to love them a lot, right? So it kept on going. But then suddenly, all of the sudden, because it's an autoimmune disorder, it is progressive disease. So it started increasing. Then I used to use my stick, bought one stick and walking with the aid of that. But in around 2013, by the end of 2013, it got very severe. And I was in so much of pain that I was not even able to sleep properly. I mean, if I'm in an actual sense, if I used to sleep for like lying on the bed for 10 hours, in reality, I was sleeping for 1 or 2 hours only. It was so disastrous. The pain were so aggressive. And along with that also, because when you have an autoimmune disorder, so your other, organs of your body gets affected quite easily. So
Yes.
I had iritis, of the eye, and there used to be a continuous inflammation in the eyes. So doctor used to put the injections and used to keep me on these steroids and all. That has done, disaster in my body.
So this
I
was
was
your,
not able to
sorry.
tell me.
No, sorry, I interrupt you.
Yeah. So
No, you were
it
not
was like
able?
that with the anti-inflammatory and with the steroids and everything. It was all destroying everything.
I
And
see.
one day, at the end of the 2013, it was the wife of Carlo, Julia. Carlo is my
Okay.
partner. If you don't know about him, yeah,
So
he's
no,
my partner.
I know, but people don't
Yeah,
know. So you, so far, you open a tour operator company, and at
yeah.
some point, Carlo
Carlo has
uh,
joined us, yes, in
joined you.
2007.
Carlo is Italian, and so 2 years later, you opened in 2005. In 2007, Carlo joined you.
Precisely.
Okay.
Precisely. So he got married in 2010. Then I mean, he was already living here. Then after marriage, he stayed in Italy for quite a short period of time. And then they decided to come down to India. I mean, it was a great gesture for him, that because I was suffocating with my pain and everything. So he thought that maybe somebody has to be here, all the time, who can come and go to the office and take care of the routine. And he left me working from home.
All right. So
So
Carlo entry, let's say the entry of Carlo in your life was not only related to, I mean, it was
to
related
the
to
business,
the
yeah,
job, to the business, but
yeah,
also became a
yeah.
very strong friendship, and
Friendship
he.
and this very strong pillar of my life, you can say.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. And let's wave to Carlo also, if by chance he's
Ciao,
listening to
Carlo.
us. I don't know.
Ciao,
I hope.
Carlo.
Ciao Carlo. Ciao Giulia.
Carlo e Giulia e Lakshmi.
E
Su
Lakshmi, of
figlia.
course, la bambina. Allora, so
So,
what happened at some point? You told me that Carlo took a decision, and you
he took a
both
decision.
went to it with
Yeah.
you, of course, and you both went to Italy.
Yeah, so it was Julia basically who suggested, because she did some treatment in Italy and she found that it might be beneficial for me. So they
So,
thought that why don't you come down to Italy for 2, 3 months and just, give a try to this particular treatment. It was with Dr. Roya in Perugia.
in Perugia.
So I
Okay.
decided, okay, if there is a chance, because I did not stop myself for searching for the new treatment. If one does not work, I try and do something else, so that there is always, a chain which is going on. So I decided, I went to Italy, and I did, this fasting therapy with the acupuncture. You can
Ok.
explain in Italian.
Sì,
The
è andato a
trattamento
Perugia
con
con Carlo,
digiuno.
agopuntura e digiuno. Ok. And this
Digiuno.
worked, you
So
told me, in a way.
this worked, yes, this worked in a sense that from the day one when I've been to that doctor, since that day I stopped taking a painkiller or a steroids or anything. So that is the best thing happened to me. He basically cleaned my body, and also while staying there, it was like 28 days of fasting only on the water. Yeah, only on the water. I was not supposed to eat anything. So Carlo used to stay there in my room. We are staying together, but whenever he wanted to eat, he used to go out.
Of course.
He never stayed with it, so that if
You
there's a
can-
smell of food, so you will get tempted.
You cannot eat Italian food on the face of someone who's fasting for 28 days. Absolutely no.
Esatto,
If it was hamburgers, yes, but not Italian food. McDonald's you can, but not in. So just to make it a little bit shorter. You came back from Italy after 28 days of fasting and
then again for another acupuncture. Yes.
Acupunctura.
For another 1 month, I stayed there with Carlo's family. I spent a lot of good times out there, and the very first change, in my life, because before that, till that time, I used to be always very nervous, by going out. I used to get afraid, because here, if someone sees you on a wheelchair, they see that's a different species altogether. It means every day I used to feel discriminated. People are watching me, seeing me. This guy is walking with the stick, with the bent, backbone, and so I used to feel like, and everyone is asking, "What happened to you? What happened to you? What happened to you?" I'm not the one.
Sorry, can I interrupt
Yes,
you
please.
1 second? So
No.
you're talking about discrimination here in India related to your condition, right? So
A lot means a lot.
I have a question related to this.
Yeah.
Did you feel discriminated from any sort of people, from any what to say, part of the society, educated,
No,
uneducated people, everybody?
everyone,
No,
everybody,
no
everybody.
difference. No difference.
No difference at all.
So
No
this is a
difference at all.
sort of, we can say, this is a sort of taboo, which is valid for for India in general, not only for uneducated people or educated.
Exactly. It's a
Which
taboo,
is-
you can say that. Because when they see that someone is not, looking like us, so they feel
Yes.
like, oh, who's this person? And they kept on asking, they've been suggesting me treatment, go there, you'll find. But I knew that it was all, I used to think that they're just making fun of me, because I'm different. So there I used to feel, suffocated all the time.
Uncomfortable.
Yes. But from the day one, when I landed in Italy, I've seen a big change. The very first day I've been to Rome, the Church of the Rome. I don't believe in religion, though I was born in the Brahmin family. But for me, the humanity is more, a lot to me. So I don't believe in any gender discrimination, any religion, casteism, and everything. So there, it was the first day for me. I've been there, and the kind of treatment I got, it was not sympathy, right? It was only the empathy which I felt out there, which is lost in this world. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I felt that people are really very generous. They give you your space. Nobody is pointing you out and entering into your business all the time. Nobody's bothered. But as soon as you need help, everyone is there to help you out.
Okay, so so you came back to India with two new things in your life. One was the fact that you from that day till now, if I understood correctly,
very true.
You just could avoid to take painkillers since then.
Since then, I started avoiding the painkillers. Not even a single painkiller I have
Not
taken since
needed.
that day.
Not needed
And
anymore.
also the confidence which was built in me.
And the
Built
second
in me
one
as a
is the
human.
confidence. The
Yeah,
second
built
one is
in me as a human. Okay, this happened to me, so I'm not different than any others. The kind of confidence I've gained from there is still walking with me, and I'm running only on that force which was given to me, honestly.
okay.
You know,
So
I was totally a different person from that day till now.
so this is already a message that you are giving to us, no? That
Yes.
um,
That you are,
to
there's
gain.
only one life which is given to you, right? You must first started, learning respect yourself first. You know, if you gain the respect, the kind of respect I got from there, I gained from there, it always, so that's a message which I wanted to give it, which you shared also earlier,
Yeah.
that I, I somehow, I could know myself from there, you know,
You could know
from
yourself,
that point.
and so gaining your self-confidence also made possible for you to face people here in India,
Yes.
people having this
Yes.
taboo in a totally different way, with a different
They
approach,
totally fine. I
because
don't
they
mind. I can go. Yes. You carry on.
because
You
they
carry on.
could
Yes.
because they could see you through your eyes now, no? Before they
Very
maybe
true.
they saw you through your eyes, but your eyes before were of someone who was in pain, in a little bit of also of depression, and didn't know how to face things. But now that you have
Punto.
this self-confidence, and also the pain is gone, so it's already, that is also something, not to make you feel stronger,
Yes.
also
Yes.
psychologically. In this way, you now show yourself also in a different way to people, and you told
Yeah.
me that people started reacting in a different way towards you.
Differently. Yes.
It's
Because
like a
because in my eyes,
mirror thing, no?
it's
Mirroring.
so true. So true. I Punto. So when I started feeling the confidence, so people started looking me in a different way altogether. Now, since that day, I don't bother and I do whatever I want to do. Earlier, I used to get afraid,
Okay.
honestly.
So this is
So,
really a very important message to everybody, because we can
esatto,
really, also
esatto.
when we do some choices, but we know it's the right choice for us, despite the judgment of the people. We just if we build some self-confidence, we can stand up and carry on with our plans, no,
So
without
true, so true.
feeling weak. So
Agreed.
let's go now to the lockdown last year. So you last year, when you we started, I mean, the pandemic started, and we started our lockdown on 24th of March 2020. Your situation was of someone working as a tour operator since many years now, with a partner,
Yeah.
Carlo, Italian partner Carlo, in a better shape, but on a wheelchair now, but at least
Yeah.
without pain. And
Yeah. Without
you
pain and
were
without fear. Mm.
and without fear, of course. And so your life was almost okay.
Perfetto. In
Perfetta
senso.
addirittura, ecco.
Perfettissimo.
So now, and then what happened? What happened that, as we all know, that nobody could since then come to India as a tourist. So what happened to your job?
I mean, we were thinking that initially it's gonna last for 1 or 2 months, not more than that. You know,
Yeah.
from the 1st of March, we closed our office. It was closed, and from 24th we were in the lockdown. So in the initial days, like everyone, we were just passing out time, believing that after 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, it will end. Somebody will find the vaccine, and I mean, there should be some solution of it.
So you were waiting like
But
everybody else, no?
we were
Anybody
looking
else?
like anybody, passing on
Waiting.
time, eating and watching TV and listening music and playing guitar. That's what, like everyone I've been doing. And then, because I did not bother much of going out, because earlier also I was passing out most of the time at home. So it was not different for me altogether.
You
Not very
didn't.
difficult.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. finding myself, in the boundary, in your house, you're locked. So I was quite habitual, you can say.
You
Right?
didn't notice much difference apart
I
from the
didn't
fact.
notice much different.
No, apart from the
Apart from
fact
the fact
that you were not working, of course.
that was a big change, and that too, I did not realize on the very first day or after 1 month to 2 months. When it passed on, it kept on going for a longer period of time. Then I realized, and one day I was sitting on a balcony. I was just, I started crying all of this sudden, and I asked to myself, why did you cry? I thought maybe I'm missing my work, because without work you're nothing. So I just cried, and I was very emotional. Then I thought, I should be doing something, because this emptiness will, kill you. And psychologically, to be fit, it's
Yes.
very important that you pass on time of yours in a day positively and doing something, creative.
Okay, but
So that,
before going that, I wanted to ask you one thing. So now we are still during the lockdown. I mean, we are talking still about the first lockdown, or after, when the lockdown was released.
no, it was after the first lockdown when started,
Okay.
everything started opening
So,
up.
all
But
right.
I did not have any work.
All right, all right, all right. So let's go back 1 second. They opened, and now you are going to tell us what happened with your life when they opened, and there were no tourists waiting for you outside. But I laugh, but we should cry. But this 2.5 months of lockdown, the first lockdown I'm talking about, gave you something in return apart from the situation. Did you discover something within yourself during this period? Because we had a lot of time also to think and to
What exactly you need in life, except your work and except everything which was going on earlier. Yeah.
So what this lockdown brought inside of
It
yourself?
basically, when we knew now anytime sooner this thing is not going to end, then you prepare yourself, because like me also, there are so many tour operators associated with the tourism, the guides and the drivers and transporters, hoteliers, they are all suffering, right? And I was little worried if it extend for a longer period of time, what exactly I'm going to do, because somehow
But
at the end of the day you need money
But
to own
I'm
your
talking,
house.
yeah, we are going there, but which is another beautiful thing that you can share with us. But I just my question was related to yourself. What kind of lesson, if you learned a lesson, you
Yeah,
learned from the
yeah.
lockdown,
I'm
as
coming up to it. I'm coming back to
privately,
it.
in an intimate way, not
Intimate way,
related
yes.
to the work or
Work
yeah.
and everything. Yeah, that I tell you. So like in September or October, somehow I realized that this thing's gonna last longer period of time. So I thought that I should make something. I could create something. There was just one laundry basket which was lying in one of the bedroom, right? So I thought that I should have something like this, for my room. So I started searching on the Amazon, and the good quality of the baskets were costing really very high. So I thought that maybe I can make one of this kind somehow. And that time, I think Amazon started, delivering the product at your home. So it was quite easy. I, watched some videos, and this idea got stuck into my mind. Okay, I can try and do. I can. It was just sort of a hobby, but at least I'll be, occupied in doing something for 5, 6 hours, 7, 8 hours in a day. So I watched some videos and I ordered some stuff from Amazon and created the first laundry basket on my own, right? So then I thought that okay, let me not stop to this only. Let's just make some more for my brother, my sister, for my friends. So I started making more, and then because whenever I used to make that, from the day one till now, there's a big change. And every day when I was lying down for half an hour, 1 hour, I used to just think, how can I make more changes? How can I make it more professional? How can I make it look more beautiful? You know, and by realizing that, thinking about the, making changes in the basket, I realized the very biggest fact, and I knew myself, I could know myself more, that if I decide to do something and plan my day or do, meditation for like half an hour, 1 hour in a day, and I think in the same direction, at least I can do anything. I can, and then I realized after a period of time, if anyone, not even me, anyone in this world who decides and think in which direction they want to go, they can go quite easily. There is nothing difficult at all.
You just need to have a target and
you need to have a
willpower.
target and a vision for it and a willpower for it.
Willpower.
And your subconscious mind, subconscious mind catches these things and it gives the signals to your whole body to react in the same way, even if you don't have the power. You do that with 100% potential of yours, and you forget the time, you forget the food, you forget everything, and you are just occupied and working on it. This was the biggest change of my life, I would say. I don't know, whether you would like those baskets or anyone, but when I see it from my angle, from my perspectives, this is the best thing I could have created till date, I would say.
But can we see your baskets?
Yes, I'll show you. I need to get up. You have to just give me one time.
Or you ask
Give me
your
1 second, just
son? He can.
No, I'll go. I just prepared a table for you guys to see what exactly I have created. Just
Dire, because you're also holding the phone.
yeah. No. Okay, so I can't reverse the camera. No, I don't. So I'll show you in this way. See?
Yeah, anyway.
Si può vedere?
Sì, si può vedere. Puoi andare anche più... Ah, ok, vabbè, una panoramica. Che belli, Vivek. Beautiful. Many colors.
Many colors and different sizes altogether. These are the laundry baskets, big. These are the small. And with all the, this is my sign, the signature thing, yes.
You made you have a brand now.
Yeah, I have a brand. This is called rope.com.
We are going to share. You are going to share the link later on the post.
Grazie.
So that if some people want to order baskets from you, so you use the rope basically.
I use the rope and a glue.
Sandra dice bellissimi, hai già una fan.
Grazie. See,
sono bellissimi.
It was like, this was not the very first day I could not create these things. But now I have become so professional that I've created in different sizes with different prints. And from 1 to 100, I did everything, I do also, take pictures and post it on the web. So it is like, and my family is very helpful that they've been helping me out. My brother, his wife, my son. So he's my biggest support.
Awesome, from Italy also, they are saying. So
Grazie.
a bigger support. But so the material you go and buy somewhere in the market, or another beautiful, you have fans.
Grazie.
So you go to buy the material in the market, or you order from Amazon nowadays?
In the earlier days, I used to order everything from Amazon. But then I found some good, traders in Old Delhi. So the best thing is that I did not have to go there. They used to send it by the transport. So I need to go around 5-6 kilometers from here to pick the stuff.
To fetch the stuff.
So I go and get that. And then it's the biggest toolbox which I've created. And I keep everything inside that. So it was, while making the basket was another thing, but more important, it was the psychological fitness, which was more important. So I wanted to be psychologically fit so that I don't get disheartened and flow in pandemic. Uh, because you watch everywhere, you open the Facebook, you watch TV, the pandemic is everywhere. Everyone is talking about the COVID. So you need to
Yes.
just, divert your mind and do something
Divert your
creative.
mind and focus on something else and something beautiful and creative. To be
Exactly.
creative, it's very helpful. I can
Exactly.
tell. And so, just to know, your baskets, what is the skeleton inside the
Skeleton
rope?
is the cardboard.
Cardboard.
Cardboard,
So
yes.
you shape the cardboard yourself also, or you find
For
already
the,
the.
I already find some boxes on the Amazon, which are like the square one.
Okay.
And for the round baskets, I need to shape,
You shape yourself the round basket.
I shape myself the round baskets like this.
Oh, there is rope of different. It's not only natural
No,
color. You
it's a
have.
rope of different colors as well. Yes, these are the
Okay.
cotton ropes.
I'm curious when they will let us set us free. You tell me where is this place in Old Delhi where they sell this rope, and going to check.
Anytime.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
the biggest
curious.
market you can get.
I'm curious to go. I can also go there and send you the pictures, and you can choose maybe new colors also.
It's going to be a
But
great
I'm
help
curious.
for
I'm
sure.
curious. I'm curious to go there.
Grazie.
And then and then cotton fabric you use.
And then cotton fabric, it is like canvas fabric I use most of the
Canvas.
while.
Yes,
It's,
thicker.
yeah, it's a thick and
Yes.
it's basically, adjusts so well on the baskets. Right.
So so now, sorry. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Apart from helping you to carry on during this dark times, this can also be a sort of new job for now, for the time being,
Yes.
till
Yes.
we will get
Yes.
back to
Yes.
yes.
And they are like some baskets are sold by, bought by my friends and their friends. They like the idea, then, and it's a unique thing because whatever I'm creating, because every time I'm creating something different. It is not going to be the same which I created
Otherwise, you
yesterday.
get bored. I understand.
Otherwise, I get
I know the
bored.
feeling.
So
I know the feeling.
exactly.
Yeah, I know that.
And also the meditation I talked about. So I lie down whenever I want to create a new basket, but first I make plans in my mind. I think which color is gonna look good, which color of rope I should use, what kind of fabric I need to use. So that keeps on changing.
That's nice. You are still standing, so if it's not a problem, can I ask you to
No, I'm
go
not
to?
standing. I'm sitting on my wheelchair.
You are sitting on the wheelchair now because I saw a different background. So
No.
I wanted to ask you if you can reach a window or a balcony and show us what you can see from there. What is
Yes. Yes.
the
Tutto,
view?
tutto cimento. Tutto
Tutto
cimento.
cemento, ci va bene lo stesso, whatever. Vabbè, ma
Si può vedere?
sì, molto.
Un attimo.
Un deserto di cemento. A desert
Un
of
deserto di
cement.
cemento.
This is Gurgaon. But you are
This is
living
good.
on a very high floor, I guess, because
On fifth floor.
only. Oh, it looks higher.
Yeah, on fifth floor, and it is basically out of Gurgaon near Manesar, would say. So like
Okay.
there's less traffic. It's a city, so less traffic, less pollution, and the greenery is also very good.
Great. Okay. So you told me what you happened to do after the lockdown, no? But did
Yeah.
you understand what was my question before is that did you understand something? Did you find out something about yourself that you didn't know before this situation started? Or maybe it was there, but it was hidden.
It was there, but it was not. Yeah, it was not coming out. Like I was, though I have a physical problem, but sometimes I used to be a little careless, because when you are flowing, it's a cycle. Every time you get up, every day you get up, you start your laptop and you start working. And sometime till the middle of the night, you are just working. So, this thing was not coming up and I was little careless about my health. But in this particular period of time, in the last lockdown, I realized that if you want to live longer, okay, this thing will end someday. It's not going to last forever. And you need to be a little positive about it. And whatever you have earned, right, it will end one day, it will finish. But most important is whatever you do for it with your body, that lasts longer. If you don't do anything, you don't take care of your health, you're just lying down on the bed, watching TV, doing nothing, you spoil, basically, day by day, you spoil your body. That's why you have so many problems, so many diseases, entering into your body with the bad food, not doing exercise. So now I reached up to the point I started from the 26th of April when the lockdown started, I think. From that day,
The
I
second one,
decided
the
second one, this
lockdown
time,
we are
the one
living
pack.
in now. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I realized I need to do something about my health because I was just gaining weight. It reached up to 70 kg, 70 kilogram. So I thought, and all the t-shirts are mine, little tight. I'm not looking because
I'm
I'm one of
facing
my
the same
favorite. I
problem.
love myself a lot. Yeah, I love myself a lot.
That's
When I see
great.
myself in a mirror, if I'm looking good, then it is perfect. If I'm not looking good, I feel very bad and embarrassed and
Okay.
depressive. So I thought I should be doing something. So it started now. After 1 month, I reached up to a point that I do workout for 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening and control my diet. I take a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits and a lot of millets. Instead of taking all milk, I stopped taking all milk products, sugar, tea, coffee, everything. And
Okay.
I'm seeing
Healthy life, healthy diet.
healthy life. And I don't know if anybody's noticing the change on my face, but I myself do that every time I sit, stand in front of the mirror for sure.
Okay. Listen, Vivek, when we will be free to go out again with all the caution, because I think now we have to be very, very careful when we will go out, because now the cases are dropping down significantly.
Significantly.
But because we are locked since 5 weeks now, so that is quite normal. But of course, when we will be able to go out and smell outside the house again, life, what is your plan? What will be the first thing you will do outside? Do you have
I will
do you
systemize.
thought about
Yeah, I
it
have a
or not?
dream. Yeah, I have a dream. I have a dream.
What's your dream?
I have a dream that it's enough. Living in the deserto di cemento. Right. I want to settle myself on the mountains in a small cottage and working from there and have peace in life, really,
Oh.
and keep on motivating to the people who are disheartened, who are broken, who are depressed. Give them positivity and let them come out and don't feel embarrassed about the word. You have this strong power in yourself. Everyone has,
Yes.
but you need to analyze it. You need to find it out in
To
yourself.
find it out, and I think that this situation we are living is can be also helpful in that, or can be also dangerous. We can, I mean, people can come out into different shapes from this
Shapes.
period, no? Either
Very true. Very true.
enlightened or maybe more down. So
Down.
that's why I think. I mean, I hope that what we are talking about today and what we talk about the other two conversations and what we will talk about in the next will also be of some help for those people who hardly can find the motivation or the strength that you found in yourself. Because I think there are many who really struggle to find this, strength within themselves. So now I
Exactly.
wanted to see, we have a few people there, and I wanted to ask them if they are willing to interact with us, with you particularly, and ask some questions. Since you are here and we are live and you can reply to the questions,
Certainly.
they can add a question in the comments. And can you also see the comments or not?
Yeah, I
Only
can
me?
see that. Yeah, some of the
Okay.
friends have joined. Mauro,
Mauro.
Puran. Yes, I can see.
So if someone wants to ask something to Vivek, please type something in the comments.
Tutti sono occupati, sembra.
Tutti fanno finta di ascoltarci, they pretend they're listening to us, but they're doing something else.
Forse, sì.
No. Or maybe they don't have, simply they don't have any question.
Question. So I'll try to end up, we are at the finishing point. I think we try to end up with this conversation by saying only one thing. Like if I can do it, anyone can do it, anything, to be very honest. You need to just focus, determine, think, positive. It's very easy to say and guide. The good things are always written in the books, but you need to apply in your lives. That's how you can change your life.
Absolutely. Many things I gained and I understood in life from books. At some point it was only theory for many years, and I was just also getting bored of reading always the same kind of messages from different books in a different way, but the same message was coming to me. And I at some point I thought, okay, I got the message, but I cannot apply this into my life. But at some point my life had a turning point, and all in a sudden whatever I read for many years, it became reality inside of me, and became part of my life and what I am and my attitude. It was like like to get a shower of all that thing, which instead of being just words passing by, which I could not retain, I could not practically make something out of those words.
Something.
And I don't know, cannot exactly tell what happened inside of me, that all in a sudden I was those words inside of myself, and that helped me a lot to face the difficult situations. Difficulties. Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you yourself have to get up and do it yourself. Nobody is gonna do it for you. That's the thing.
That's absolutely something true. Not sometimes we just wait for things to happen because we maybe hope someone is going to do it for us, or maybe we wait for some luck or whatever. And but it doesn't work like that. There's
nothing like that which you call it luck. No. You make it yourself. No, I don't believe in luck at all.
You have to have the intuition, the right intuition, and that's the thing. No.
Yeah, just this is a very beautiful time that you can pass on with your family, knowing your son better, knowing your wife better, knowing your parents better, held around in a way so that they learn something from you, which is because that is what the experience is called. If you have experience of the good things, you can just pass it on to the people, passing on to your youngsters, so they do not make the same mistakes which you have done in your life.
I believe that everybody has to. Yeah, you can, but everybody has the right to do experience and mistakes, I believe. You learn more from your mistakes than from the lessons given by somebody else. You can just guide,
100%.
you can guide and give suggestions, but allow people to do mistakes. I think this is what I think.
Exactly.
Okay, so there are no questions at all. So I think we can finish our live here.
Yeah, we can wind up.
But
thank you so much, Elena.
Thanks to you, Vivek. Thank you very much, really, because it was very important what you could share with us, and thank you for doing it, because I know it's a personal thing.
Yeah, I don't know whether I was up to it. I tried my best, and you have given me the opportunity to speak. And fortunatamente, you have given me the opportunity to take a good bath and fatala barba.
I don't want to know how you were looking before, but I also applied some makeup that I don't apply these days at all.
That was a good thing happened, really.
We are living like animals. That's the fact right now.
So true. So true.
At least this is an opportunity to look better. Grazie a te, Valentina.
Grazie. Ciao, Elena.
Allora, aspetta, c'è un messaggio
Grazie.
Di Lorella che dice: Vivek, hai un sorriso contagioso, vorremmo avere anche solo la metà della tua forza. Grazie. Grazie anche da Valentina from Italy. Where we can find your creations, sito web. We are going to share all Instagram the details. Instagram, sì. Però to send them to Italy, I think it's quite difficult. But Lorella comes to
they can just
but she comes to India now and then. So when they will open again, I hope she will.
Perfettissimo.
Okay. Now some people are reaching just now, but Annika and True Bird of Passage, we are just leaving. Auguri per il tuo nuovo progetto.
Grazie, Anel.
Sì. Allora, grazie a tutti e grazie soprattutto a te e a tutti per averci seguito, grazie per la pazienza. E I'm going to share this live on Facebook and all with all the links related also to the baskets.
Grazie mille, Elena.
Ciao, grazie a te.
Buona serata.
Anche a te. Un bacione. Ciao.
Ciao.